Hello, 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 everyone. Oh, my PNG tuber is not here. Hello. Oh, okay. They must have crashed. Oh, 1 second. Okay, here we are. For context, if you're following, well, firstly, thank you for following, but you may have also, there we are. You may have also gotten a double notification from me being live. Because a bunch of stuff on my PC crashed. Like 14 crashed. I think that caused OBS to crash as well. And then my PNG tuber app must have crashed too. So that was fun, but we're here. We're back. I hope. Yeah, okay, we're back. And we have a wheel to spin. Okay, so for anyone who might be new here, we are essentially doing Heaven on High job roulette. The reason for this is I need a lot more of these things so that I can get these things called Imperium Potions, which will help me do an actual run of Heaven on High, one of Final Fantasy XIV's roguelike dungeons. To make that a bit more fun, we are trying to do a run of 10 floors on every job in the game. We've already done a bunch of them. We've already done like 3 of the tanks. We did the run on Scholar. We've done the casters. We've done the other ranged. We've just got these 8 left to go. Oh. 8-person. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's roll. Let's see what we get. Reaper. Cool. I don't remember how to play Reaper. Reaper was one of the first jobs I got to level 100. After Pixamancer and Summoner, it was Reaper that I got to level 100. Not that I exactly play a lot of Reaper or a lot of melee, it just seemed fun. Okay, we're gonna need to take a moment to remember what we get at level 70. So we have all the normal stuff. We have Gibbet Gallows and Guillotine. Gibbet Gallows. Okay, and then our AoE is up here. Gibbet Gallows and Guillotine. Cool. That's from a flank, that's from a rear. We don't have Soul Sow, we don't have any other Communio stuff, we don't have Gluttony or Arcane Circle. Okay, cool. Let's get it. I'm gonna put some max potions on my bar. I think Reaper should be fun because I've got a little bit of a defensive. Like this is like a pure shield that also gives me a regen. I've got a stun. I've got Bloodbath. I have Second Wind. I have Arm's Length. Okay. Last run was on Monk. That was a fun run. Not that I played Monk super well, but it was fun. Okay, God, I don't really remember much. Steel is nice off the top. So anyone who may be watching this for the first time, or maybe this is the first VOD you're checking out, firstly, ooh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, so this is Heaven on High. Each floor is a random layout with random enemies, and we also pick up these things called Commanders, which gives us buffs. For example, Steel is a defense up buff. And we just go through, we kill as many enemies as we can to try and get the way forward open. And we try not to die. Each floor has traps and chests. Oh, I completely did that wrong. That's fine. Ooh, Magicites are good because they are complete floor wipes. In a usual run where you're trying to go from 1 to 100, you might want to save onto those Magicites, but because these runs fundamentally do not matter, we can use those much more freely. Okay. This is the first floor, so we're going to greed a little bit. Oh, fortune, very nice. So that's the way forward over there. But we've still got a bit of map we haven't explored down here. Which could have more chests. It could have chests with more of these in it. It could have chests with more of these in it, or it could increase our armor score. So we're just gonna have a look. We've got an hour to clear about 10 floors. But given that we're DPS, we can take our time a little bit, and anything we find may help us going forward. Strength is very nice, that's 8 damage up. Okay, we've got one chest in here. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's over there. Let's see if I can get it without anything aggroing. Another steal is very welcome. We don't need to pop it now, but we can pop it later. Most enemies stick to the room that they're in. Ooh, okay, so on the map, there's a bronze coffer. But those coffers can be mimics, which are evil enemies that can like really badly poison you. They can also contain these pot shards that we need. Okay, it is a mimic. That's not very good. But we've got it for it pretty easy. Okay, now we... Oh, was there... Did it even drop a chest, or was it... No, it was just a mimic. Cool. Okay, so in short, we've got some okay commanders to start, like a strength and a couple steals is okay. Well, Emmy is more than okay, it's not bad, it's pretty good. Having an early Magicite is definitely very nice, because it gives us some options later, especially to skip floors that we don't like. What I would have liked to have seen would be stuff like Serenities, flights, alterations, anything to make this kind of like grindy process a little easier. Serenity's clear debuffs that the floor can randomly give you, flights, let you reduce the amount of enemies on the next floor, and alterations, I think... Ooh, another strength. Alterations, I think, are the ones that give you, like, more treasure chests. No, affluence is the one I'm talking about. Affluence is, so they basically give you more treasure chests on the upcoming floor, which don't exactly make the, floors quicker, but they give you more tools to use later on, like those Serenities. Frailty is pretty good. We might as well kill this. And this. I just wasted that. Yeah, that's one of the annoying things about Reaper is... So part of it is all about kind of like building up this like soul gauge and then spending it on one of these, which unlocks one of these. But if you press literally anything else, you can't use this anymore. Another Magicite is really good. That basically means we can skip 2 floors later on. So yeah, you use this, and then you use this, which gives you a stack of this, which allows you to use one of these. But if you press anything else, that goes away. And you've just wasted your 50 gauge. I am gonna go for this. Commander of Concealment. And that enemy did not... Oh, it did aggro onto me. I was about to say, I thought I'd gotten away with that. Nothing in there. So I can tell, like, when you get close to a room, the room pops up, and if there's no chest icon, there's no chest in there. So there's no point in doing it. Landmine. Standard. Would also love to see a safety or a sight. Safeties basically get rid of all traps on a floor. Sight allows you to see the entire map and also see traps on the ground. We will go in here. Oh, okay. Let's do something maybe a little unwise. So what I just did was Fortune, which means that enemies have a chance to drop a chest. And then I used the Magicite to basically kill every enemy on the floor. I've just been given a Magicite back, which is very lovely. It means essentially I got repaid. Another landmine. I've essentially gotten repaid for the Magicite I used to kill everything. Oh my god, and a third Magicite. Okay, what that means it was a good thing that I used all of those Magicites in the first place. Because as you can see, I can only hold 3 Magicite. So, I would have had to use one anyway in order to take that. So, in short, never punish for my greed and my laziness. Bronze chest. Don't be a mimic. Phoenix down. I would have rathered the mimic. Okay. Enemies do start respawning if you take a long time. Like, for example, you could see in that, like, north room up there that there was a guy in there. Yeah, that's just so, like... I mean, I don't really know why that is, but it's a mechanic in Deep Dungeons. And you can see right now I'm, like, hugging the walls. That's to try and get as few traps as possible. Traps are less likely to spawn along the walls, so, like, if you hug the wall, it's less likely to get a trap. Okay. No items. Haste. Fine. So, we've got a positive and a negative effect here. Serenities will wipe out mode, so I'd lose my haste effect. Ooh, sight. And I would lose the no item penalty. We're not going to waste a serenity on this. No items is not the worst one of these that you can get. And I just misclicked and wasted my gauge. Affluence is very nice, it increases the number of treasure coffers on the next floor. We can't use that right now because of our no item penalty, but we will be able to use that later. These things will paralyze you after an amount of time. I'm gonna check this room first, just because this room like will go further. So I want to just see what's in here. This is a dead end. It's not the exit. Cool. Another Serenity is very nice. Oh, I almost got that stun off. You can also see, so here, like when the key begins to glow, it means you can move on to the next floor. I don't actually know what the other, like the Beacon of Return does. I think the Beacon of Return allows you to like exit the floor, like go back into like, you know, oh, I could use concealment. No, it's okay. I think it allows you to like go out into the like the overworld and kind of like save your progress in the middle of a floor set. Floors are kind of like naturally broken into kind of like sets of 10. And usually you can leave after beating the boss on the, like, multiple of 10 floor. Let's see if I can get this. But I think Beacons of Return will allow you to, like, leave earlier. Gloom. Yeah, that's what the Serenity. Gloom just makes enemies like harder. And I would rather not deal with it. We also technically only need to defeat 2 more floors, so 25 and 26, because we've got 3 Magicites, which means we'll be able to like auto clear the next couple of floors. We'll pop the steel. We're also gonna pop the affluence just because we can. Okay. So yeah, most commanders also have a 3 parry limit. So when I get more than 3 like steals or strengths or whatever, like that means I am free to just pop them. I just want this. Intuition, great. I think I need to kill at least one of these, so... We are just going to kill this thing while we're here. I've not been using Shadow of Death, which means I've been dealing less damage to everything. Am I going to actually use Shadow of Death? Probably not. I'll be so for real right now. I will use on you. Like, to be frank, we kill things quickly enough without it that, like, I cannot be bothered. Like, I think it's so much more worth just doing the extra, like, normal attack GCD than it is... what was it called? Than it is to just, like, apply a debuff. Like, on the boss, sure, because that thing's going to be alive longer. Okay, that was not the worst luring trap there ever could have been. Like, at this point it might have been worth doing the concealment, but like, also... a 3rd strength is really good. I will probably just pop both a strength and a steel for the next floor, given that they're the last floors we're going to, like, seriously do. Let me pop them now, actually. Just in case there's, like, a no item thing on the next floor. Nope. Okay, awesome. Didn't matter anyway. We got another Magicite. It's been a very lucky run. What do you do? Nope, no. Okay, somewhat useless silver chests. More silver? Wow, there were a lot of silver chests on this floor. Another Magicite? Oh, wow. Okay. Another strength is great. That's fine. Commander of Fortune and Grenada. Another appearing potsherd, that's why we opened these chests. Excellent. Do not be a mimic. Just a super potion. Okay. This actually might be worth this site. Okay. That was definitely worth the site because there was a trap right there, which I probably would have stood on. Another Serenity is great. A refund on my site is excellent. So the reason why Serenities are still good, like even though we're just kind of like one hit, like destroying everything, is because there can be a debuff that you get where you're not allowed to use Magicites. So we want 2 Serenities for the next 2 floors, just in case we get unlucky and we get double no Magicites. Oh my god. Okay. We can also use a Magicite for the boss. That's really good. Magicites, well, the normal Magicites don't kill the bosses, but they do a significant chunk of damage to them. So, and there is a Accursed Horde, which is basically like a loot box that I can trade in the overworld. Concealment. That site was kind of worthless, but okay. Well, I say that. I would have stood in that. Another steal. And another intuition. Cool. So these spawn randomly on a floor, and you have to like stand in a specific place in order to kind of like get it. But like getting them without any intuitions is very, very lucky. I will take this. And I am going to pop this intuition again. Just in case there's one on the next floor. We'll pop this. Great. Cool. Let me just open this just in case it's like something useful. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, there's the exit, so we will come back here. Like, we still want to kind of like look around and see what else there is on this floor. Okay, not much. Super potion. Another steel. Concealment, which isn't useful. And another steel. Okay, there are 3 steels on this floor. Okay, time for the boss. Oh, I lost my thing again by doing the silly Death Defiance. Not Death Defiance. The buff thing. Ooh, will I get to skip another cloud? It would be very... no, okay. Well, maybe I can kill it before it does the... Oh, nice! Excellent! I killed it before it could get a second cloud off. That was very nice. Another potsherd. Nothing. From the loot box, as always. What do you sell? So the Imperium potions are what we want. 1 potsherd gets you 20, and I need about 500 of these. But I do also get some good... I mean, these I can kind of get on my own time. We're here to, like, try and actually get the Lone Hero title. So, I can save... I can save going for goodies later. Ooh, Dark Knight? Dark Knight, very nice. That's all the tanks done. Okay. Dark Knight is also one I don't have a lot of experience with, so what do I get at level 100? My basic thing... I don't know what Blood Spiller... Oh, Blood Spiller is this. Okay, great. So I have my, like, warrior inner release thingy. Shadow Wall. Dark Mind. So Shadow Wall, Dark Mind. Dark Missionary, Blackest Night. Which I'm actually gonna do like that. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get it. Reset my progress. Enter with a fixed party. Ooh, okay, this is a cool... That's a cool looking sword. Magicite again, right off the rip. That's really good. So yeah, we want that strength, because we deal. Oh, a sight is very nice. We deal less damage than a lot of the other things that we've played. So we want to try and make sure our damage is as low as possible. Gates open, we don't need to fight that patrolling mob. Yeah, I'm not super jazzed about how little damage I feel like I do on Dark Knight, especially with my, okay, actually, it probably is because I'm not using, my, like, Edge of Darkness. That's why it feels like I'm not doing a lot of damage, like I really do need to keep that up. Yeah, a 10% damage buff is fairly good. My goodness, there's a lot of stuff here. Why am I dying? Another Magicite is very good. A Pomander of Flight is also very nice. Innovation is not good. What's in here? A chest. Oh, what? Why are you so angry today? Oh Oh my god, why is everybody here? Commander Raffles, yeah. Oh! It is low-key frustrating, but basically everyone who's interacted with this channel over the past couple of streams has been a bot, or like other, like... Yeah, like, even if you're legitimately trying to get, like, work? Like... Oh, there's a thing on this floor. Cool. Like, even if you're legitimately trying to get work, going into random people's streams, is not really the way you do it. Like, especially, like... Yeah, just... yeah. Just, like, genuinely really frustrating. Fortune is very nice. Silver is worth it. Oh, this is bad. Okay. This is very, very bad. Oh my god. So, I'm so sorry. I'm just kind of really annoyed by this. Like, going like, hey, like, I'm, like, looking for work, like, you know, but then being like, oh, can you drop your Discord? Like, nah, like, even if you're, like, cold calling someone, like, to be like, hey, I do, like, this, and this, like, maybe you can, like, make use of my, like, services, you know? Like, you would like at that person maybe like on like Twitter or Blue Sky, or you'd like DM them. Like, you wouldn't just be like, hey, give me your Discord, or like DM me on Discord. Like, no, like, you show a portfolio. Like, I'm not trying to say that that person is like a real person, you know, that person is clearly a bot, or something. But just the kind of like the fiction of it kind of being like the fiction of it is not great. It doesn't make any logical sense, and it's just like, that's the bit of it that's annoying. We are absolutely getting rid of everyone on this floor. That's an intuition. Lovely, we're gonna pop that. So these, like, wide open floors can have multiple exits, one of which is a trap. So we're just gonna... Okay, this is the real exit. So this one down here is false, and we should not go in there. Another strength is very nice. A purity is okay, and then I do want this silver. Okay. Awesome. Don't have, like, any OGCD healing. I think it's just Soul Eater I have that's healing. We've got 2 Magicites. We would like more if possible. Flight is good. We will pop that. silver. We might as well just concealment. I also damage dealt decrease is really bad, and there's no items. Okay. I also think my Twitch alerts might be broken, because you have to follow 2 chats. So like, how, like, so this person like clearly followed. But I never got an alert for it. Innovation is really bad. So something might be wrong with my Twitch alerts, and I don't know what. I'm probably going to kill this. I do want that gold. Did not stop the time, but that's okay. Fortune is very nice to have. Let's say 2 more floors with the current Magicite loadout I have, and then I can just Magicite my way through. Haste. And there's Intuition. And another intuition for me. Awesome. Well, something to think about later with my Twitch alerts being broken. I might as well just pop strength now. I think it'll be useful. Puffer. Serenity is very nice. Was that enough? No, it wasn't. Is that enough? No. Okay, that wasn't enough. That's enough, so I'm going to use a concealment. Just to make sure I don't have to, like, fight anything else. And also this way traps won't work on me. One more floor, and then we can Magicite spam. Sprint enabled, very nice. Another Purity is fine, I guess. Okay. I didn't really want to deal with that. And another Magicite to refund it. Lovely. Oh, and cool. And everyone. Oh wow. Okay, I probably like shouldn't have flighted because more enemies gives me more chances for like fortune to pop and more like potions and stuff. You are still alive, which is extremely rude. Oh, I guess it probably just spawned in, but you know, still. Another intuition, which I probably won't use, and a concealment, which we'll use now. Great. Oh, I can't sprint because I already have sprint. Okay, I see. I was trying to click this, my like sprint button, but I have sprint already from the 4 effect, so... Okay, we are not going to fortune this one, we'll fortune the next floor. And let's also sight. Okay. This is a good one to sight, I think. Oh. Commander of Concealment is okay. I mean, it's good to have a concealment on me just for when, like, things start respawning, so I can just kind of, like, go past them. Ooh, petrification is also pretty okay. Like, petrification is honestly more useful, earlier on, especially without these many, like, magicites, because it kind of means you can, like, pull everything and then, like, just blow them up. Leap. Cool. Another steel. Affluence. We might as well pop that. I don't know when I got the extra intuition, but I guess it's wasted now. Okay, I don't have a sight or safety, so I do still need to be a little careful. We're just gonna get rid of all the traps, even if I can't see the floor. There's a gold here. Another steel, which we might as well just use. Another safety, which isn't really useful. Concealment. Just so I don't have to deal with this thing. Fine, I don't really need 3 purity where I'm going. Okay, cool. Okay. Strength. Steel. Frailty. The nice thing about doing this on like a tank again is the fact that you can fully just ignore those that proximity marker just by like mitigating even a little bit. I think next time we'll use we'll just use Blackest Night. Just so I can, oh, wait, is that too early? No, that should be. And it didn't pop it. Very nice. Okay. One level away from max weapon score, and a couple levels away from max armor score. Lovely. What have you got for me? Nothing. 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 Okay, cool. Well, what we have got is another spin of the wheel. So we've completed all the tanks. We've got 3 healers, both of the pure healers and scholar. We've got a melee. We've got 1 fizz range, and we've got 1 caster. So let's see what we get. Ooh, White Mage. Okay, White Mage I've actually been looking forward to. So my White Mage, ignore all the like I put all the buttons here just so I would like have them when I level up and they'll be in a spot where I'd want them. But my White Mage, well, it's level 71, but it's basically exactly 70. So, in terms of defensives, we've got Divine Benison, which is a shield. We have Plenary Indulgence, which is technically a damage mitigation. We have 1 charge of Tetragrammaton, and we have Benediction just in case. Let's get it. Enter the Heaven on High, Fixed Party, Full Twin. Let's get it. Petri, interesting. Oh, and also for mitigation, we've got Holy, which can stun. Should probably regen going into, like, we pull stuff, we regen, we start casting and blasting. Treadcoff is over here. A second Petri. Okay, interesting. Oh, and that's the passage activated. Okay. Oh, we did forget to have a look at the White Mage weapon. Let's... Ooh. It is kind of snazzy. A steel is very nice. There is a bronze chest in here, which I do want. I have no idea how I'm going to deal with mimics, I'm not gonna lie, but even if I get Malice, at least I have healing, you know? Okay. We could leave, we are gonna go into here to see what else we get. A silver is in fact something that I want. Armor score, I will take it. Strength is very necessary. Another strength, very nice. Great. Magicite is exactly what we need. Lovely. And let's check over here. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I just used Confession there, just so that I take like less damage from that enemy over there. Because like it used to be, ooh, Intuition's good. It used to be just kind of like a healing buff, like it would give you extra healing whenever you used like an AoE heal. It used to be just like it, but then they changed it recently so that it also did a little bit of mitigation, which makes it similar to an astrologian ability, I believe is Collective Unconsciousness. Another Intuition is pretty good. I'm just going. A second Intuition. Awesome. Let's... Holy... I'm just gonna pop the strength now. What I really would love is, like, safety or... like, safety or sights would be really useful. And another chest. Petrification is still not really what I want, but, you know. I don't think the accursed ward is in this room, so we're going to go somewhere else. I mean, hey, 3 Petries is not a bad thing, per se. Yeah, so I'm spending 1... so that I can also, like, very easily, like, check out these other rooms. Oh, landmine. Oh, no. Okay. Light is very nice. I am going to use that. A 3rd intuition? I see. I mean, I'll take it. It's just not necessarily what I would have wanted. Sight is very nice. Concealment is very nice. I very much doubt we will use all 3 intuitions. But let's see. Oh, well, I mean, it is here. Raising is very good. Oh, this might be the Primal song that got my first stream content ID'd. Oh, yeah, that for sure is. Well... Did I just waste all of my pet trees? Maybe. That is okay. I did get the thing, so... Yeah, we're just gonna go. Oh, well, maybe I will actually be able to use all of my... Ooh, safety, very nice. Maybe I will actually get to use all of my intuitions. Alteration is not. Why do I feel like I'm doing way more damage as a white mage than I was on Dark Knight? Like, that shouldn't be correct. Maybe because it's tuned, because, like, obviously, like, Dark Knight has, like, so many different, damage abilities that over the course of a fight, it all... Oh my god, another intuition. It all kind of, like, balances out. But you have to use them over a fight, whereas, like, White Mage only has, like, the one spell. Although, even saying that, like, I feel like Dark Knight's, just, like, normal, like, just one, the, like, first attack in its combo was a 300 potency and gravity very good. Like, this is only, like, a 260. More intuitions. My goodness. They're all gonna be, like, nothing as well. Like, I just know it. Oh my god, I managed to actually, like, dodge the, Enter Knight thingy. Well, never mind. So that attack, there's, like, the pull-in effect, and then the damage afterwards. So usually, like, what you do is, like, you just, like, knockback prevent it. But obviously, like, if your knockback prevention is on cooldown, then you have to, like, actually, like, properly, like, move out of the way. I do kind of want to just, like, keep going and seeing what else I can find. We're gonna try and avoid that guy. What is in here? This is a concealment angle, I think. Like, just so that we can kind of, like, look and see what we've got. A frailty, is that it? That's it. Okay. Frailty isn't the worst. Like, it isn't, like, I'm probably never gonna use it, like, on an actual floor, but it's nice to have, like, a multiple I can use against the boss. Like, if a fight takes longer than 2 minutes. Okay, actually, good thing I got that. Concealment, that's worth it. Steel is very nice. There's the there's the accursed horde. Oh, witching. I need to, so I can. Okay, I think I'm good. That lone trap was really scary, but okay, we got there. I honestly, like, I might just run. I just need to get through floor 28. And then I can Magicite the next floor. Auto heal disabled is fine. Nothing. Let's sight this floor and then we'll safely the next one. Another sight is okay. Magicite. Oh, great, okay. More frailty, which I don't need. A safety, which I don't really need. A bronze, which could be a mimic. It isn't. Oh, I might as well alteration then as well. Strength is great. Okay, we're going to sight. We're going to fortune. We're going to magicite. And a magicite to be refunded, which means I can spend it against the boss. Great. Sight. Oh, actually, I'm just gonna safely just get rid of the traps. Another raising is good. If I die against the boss, that means I can... I can get a nut. So right now I have a raising up, which means if I die, I get a second chance. I basically have a third chance. A thing will show up on the map if like a enemy dropped a chest in that room, so we can just leave. Okay, and boss time. So we are going to strength, we are going to steal, we are going to pull, we're going to frailty, and then we are going to legislate. Yeah, we can just like sit here and like tank, to be honest. I'm going to pull the boss over here so that I can get like a little further. Actually, no. Oh, yeah, that was too close. But you know what? That's okay. Just adding confession for like a little bit of safety with 2 bomb stacks, but that's it. Ether pool weapon at full, 2 points away from a full set of ether pool armor. Excellent. And we got 5 Curse Swords for that. Let's see what we get. Nothing? Ooh, that's very pretty. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Ooh, okay, we got some good hits. Okay, what have we got? We got this, which I do not have. That's very pretty. We got this, which I do have. We got this, which I don't have. And also this, which I don't have. Ooh, that's very nice. How does it die? Okay, kind of like as one would expect. And then it's the... Okay, that's not bad. Cool. Okay. Let's see. We've been live for like an hour and 40. I plan to be live for a bit longer, but I am just going to go on break. We will be right back. I'll try and be back in about 5 minutes. See you soon. Okay, welcome back everyone. Okay. We've just finished a run on White Mage. We've got 2 healers, 3 DPS left. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Machinist. Machinist is widely considered one of the best classes for deep dungeons. So, let's see what we get. Okay. I need to redo some things, because I actually don't really remember how this plays. That's fine. We'll figure out. Oh, is there anything I don't have? Goodbye, Blaster. And Automaton Queen, but it's currently like the... Okay, cool. We're just gonna go for it. Reset progress. And have it on high. Okay. Ooh, what's the... Okay, that weapon's fine. I'm not really much of a Machinist fan, I won't even lie. There's not even anything in here, but I might as well, wait. Feels better. Early Serenity is pretty good. I actually have no idea if my like 2 gauges will persist through the run. Like, not through the run, like between floors. We'll come back for that chest. Royalty Commander is... Raising is very good. Okay. No, I'm going to see if my 100 battery gauge will last. It does. Excellent. Cool. So if we like, we don't need to like use all of our gauge. Another frailty, it's fine. Magicite, very good. I'm going to... I'm gonna heal that. Steel is very nice. Purity is good for emergencies. Pushing, cool. No, Serenity is very useful. Just... Oh, getting the burn is not very good. Is very good. Burn is gone. my god. Another intuition. Cool. Okay, 1 point off my armor being max score, which means it's going to be... I'm going to have a 99/99 no matter what by the end of this run. Because being the 430 boss also gives me 1 score. We are serenity this. We are not having gloom and auto heal. Strength. Sure. Ooh, safety is big. Don't be a mimic. Mimic. Oh god, a landmine? Okay. We're just gonna pop one of those sites now. Oh, this is bad. Concealment is very good. And I can pop this other intuition. Another concealment, great. Safety is very good. It was very lucky that I did not get seen by that guy. Jesus. A third fortune. Okay. Okay, well, they may not actually be that scary. Ooh, there is a treasure chest that I want. Another Serenity is very good, and we'll just... What? I was so confused as to where the exit was. Ooh, another intuition. I do want this, like... Okay, hang on. We can just concealment... Like... Now that I have, And that's the concealment refunded, great. Because I have the floor unlocked, which means I don't actually have to kill anything. Which means I can just, like, fully, like, sneak past everything and just kind of keep going. And it doesn't matter, because the way forward is open. I am going to Magicite this floor. Especially because I need to look for... Oh, well, there's the Accursed Door. Okay, and now that, like, damage down, I have to look for the Accursed Horde. I really don't actually like these floors. And now I can spend some time, like, seeing if I can get that Magicite refunded. Well, that's definitely not how you do that. Already safetied. I think. So, this should be the real one. Two chests. that. Okay. That. Okay. Okay. Yeah, honestly, this might be my last run for the day. That was deeply annoying. Oh. I'm going to go for those chests, I think. I'm just going to conceal. More Magicite is really good. Means I can skip the next floor entirely. Or I use it on the boss. Probably I just skip the next floor. Another concealment is really nice. I'm just going to head this way. And re-up it. There's a toilet on this floor, so we'll need to go looking for it. Please be a sight. Frailty is fine. Safety. Concealment. Sight, which will pop. Just in case there isn't. I don't think more than one can spawn on a floor, but just in case. Fortune. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Steel. Okay, we've got a strength up. We'll re-up the steel. We'll do the frailty. Okay. We got through. Right. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, I think I have that. I don't. Oh. Well, that's okay. What's the die? Okay, and then die 2. Okay, that's not bad. Alright, that's gonna be it from me today. We did 4 runs today. We've got 4 runs to go. And then we'll be on to proper attempts of Heaven and High. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back soon.